The appeal to consequences fallacy is defined in its name. It is an argument that plays into the consequences of a belief or action. It concludes that an argument is true or false because its consequences are true or false, desirable or undesirable, up or down, wrong or right, black or white, you get the picture. Consequence is a scary word. It always sounds like it has the implication of being negative, but in reality, there's an infinite amount of good and bad consequences that occur from our beliefs and actions. For every cause, there is, in return, an effect. Everyone wants to know what happens as a result of believing or doing something. Consequences can be the deciding factor in if we choose to do or believe something because we want the outcome of our decisions to favor us. This makes it incredibly easy to utilize them in fallacious arguments. Like I said, there are good and bad consequences, and this fallacy can appeal to both. An example of this type of argument being used fallaciously would be an advertisement for the World Wildlife Foundation. It reads, "Stop climate change before it changes you," with a somewhat horrifying picture of a fish man. The ad is arguing that climate change will force us to evolve to become a race of very unattractive fish people. Therefore, climate change is bad and needs to be corrected. Obviously, no one will be turning into a fish. Yet. It's saying that if we don't do thing A, thing B will happen, which is bad, and therefore thing A is bad as well. But what makes this a fallacious argument is that thing B will not necessarily result from thing A. Evolution into fish people is not a factual result of climate change. But as we know in real life, things do happen as a result of other things. There are consequences for our actions. Things fall from the sky because of gravity. Lakes freeze because it's cold and melt because it's warm. Ross cheats on Rachel because he's stupid. Here's an example of an appeal to consequences being used correctly. If Ross cheats on Rachel when they are on a break, then Rachel will be angry. Therefore, Ross's actions are bad. Really bad. I mean, honestly, why would you ever cheat on Jennifer Aniston under any context?
I mean, it's common sense, people.
But anyways, this is not fallacious because if anyone found out that their boyfriend or girlfriend was cheating on them, therefore there would be obvious negative consequences.